Okay, guys, let's get started. So, in today's session, we will discuss about the important log files and the locations where you can take a look in case if you are troubleshooting or if you would like to see some status of the device, whether the policy is applied successfully or not, whether the files are downloaded or not. So we will see those important locations, okay, and the log file. So first of all, let me go to internet browser, and here I'm going to open a new tab. So Intune logs, okay. Let me click on this, collect diagnostic. Now, when you collect diagnostic log file from a device, right? So what happens? It collects data. What all data it collects? It collects registry keys. Okay, so these are the registry entries it collects. Okay, these are the things. Plus, it executes these command lines and it gives you the information of these commands from that device. Okay, then event viewer, it will give you the information about these event viewer location, and then files. What files? These are the log files and locations. So basically all the logs and cab files as well. So most important ones are these ones. Okay. So that is in program data, Microsoft Intune Management Extension, and then logs folder. Inside this, there are 6-7 log files. Okay. The most important one is the Intune Management Extension log file. Okay. So it is going to collect these log files. Okay. You can also disable device diagnostic by going to this location in Intune portal in TNet administration, and you can disable this one, or you can disable the automatic autopilot automatic log collection, the second one. Now, so coming back to the Intune portal, let's collect a diagnostic log file. Did we collect already? If we have, let's take a look. So I'll go to devices, and then I'll click on this device, and then we will see whether we have collected the diagnostic log file here or not. So device diagnostic. No, we have not. Okay, so let's go to the overview. Is the device?
No, this one is another one. I'll turn that one on.
Yeah. That's Windows 11, right?
Yes, yes.
You can power off the other machine. But that machine is not there in.
No, I think we unenrolled it or something like that. We were doing something.
Okay. Oh, it's a
No,
kiosk one. Okay, no worries. On the top, you have input. Click on input, keyboard, and then choose yes, and other user. And log in with the regular account. Okay, so now we will see some locations, the important locations, guys, in Intune. So the first thing first, let's collect the diagnostic log file. So we'll go to Windows, all devices. There is only, so we have this Windows device. Let me click on that, and then I'm gonna collect diagnostic log file. So collect. Where is that one? Collect diagnostic, the first one, and click on yes. There are various options here. Suppose if you would like to rotate the local admin password or BitLocker or rename device, a new remote assistance session, locate device, then full scan. Suppose if you would like to initiate the full scan or quick scan, you can try these options. Okay. Now I have collected the log file. So log file will get collected after some time, and then it is going to get uploaded here in device diagnostic. So right now it is saying pending. So we'll have to wait for at least 5-10 minutes. Depends on the computer, uh, internet speed, or how soon it receives the policy, then it is going to upload it here. Now the Intune logs, 1 minute, Intune logs. Uh, okay, so this website gives you some description. Okay. Now, this website gives you some description of the log files. Yeah, these are the log files which will be there in Intune Management Extension log folder, agent executor. Okay. Then you have app action processor.log, client health log, device health monitoring, then health script, then Intune Management Extension. This is the main log file, guys. So most of the things you can monitor it here. Then sensor.log. Then the last one is Win32 app inventory. Okay. So these are some of the log files which you can take a look on the computer side. Let me take you to the computer. And where are these log files? The log files are here in C drive, C:\program data. Okay. Inside program data, you go to Microsoft. Inside Microsoft, you go to Intune Management Extension folder, and then logs. So these are your important log files, guys. Okay. Now let me click on view. Hmm. Now let me click on view and then show, and then file name extensions. Okay. Okay. These are your important log files. Now, when you open the log file, then it is going to open in Notepad. So when I open Intune Management Extension, it's opening in Notepad. Notepad is okay, but it's not, very difficult to read the log file. So rather we will use CMTrace. Okay. So let's download CMTrace. tinyurl.com/links for MECM. CMTrace. This is the one. Okay. Yes. Now, so in order to open log file, you can double click again, and this time it's going to ask you, would you like to open in CMTrace? Yes, and always. Okay. Now this is going to show you your this is one of the most important log files in Intune folder, Intune device management. So when you deploy the application, you can monitor it here. When you deploy PowerShell script, you can monitor it. We deployed PowerShell script, right? Let's take a look whether it is captured or not. So it's the historical one. This is the historical one. This one is the recent one. This one is the historical one. This one is the recent one. Okay. The historical one is always greater in size, as you see 3073. Let me open. What did we deploy in the script? Let's take a look. Devices, Windows, script and remediation. We deployed cleanup script and platform script. Let's take a look. Create folder. Okay. Create folder script. Okay, so let's take a look on the create folder one. New hyphen item, right? Somewhere you will find it. Oh, not here. Intune. Sorry, Intune will be a lot. When it executed, looks like it has been executed long ago. So it is already overwritten. No, it is not executed. We haven't deployed the PowerShell script on this machine, did we?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's see whether we deployed it or not. Properties. So it was deployed only on Windows 10 machine, not on Windows 11. That's the reason that is not showing up there. Okay. So let's deploy zero device. So, but it will take time to execute. Okay. So what I'm saying is you will be able to see the application, I mean the PowerShell script, whether it was executed successfully or failed or what, you will be able to see the script as well. You can monitor the PowerShell script deployment. Plus the mhm. Okay. This one is gonna collect the inventory of the applications which are present on your computer, and then it will send the inventory back to the Intune portal that this computer has these many applications installed. As you see, it is saying sending Win32 application inventory report to service, inventory type, inventory payload, application. So it is gonna give you the information of what all application information it is giving. You see the first one, uh, Oracle VirtualBox guest, right? Then application, the second application, VLC media player. So each application, it's going to give you the information, right? Then the third application, Zoom application, right? Zoom. Okay, clear? So it is basically collecting the information of what all applications are installed in the computer and sending the inventory back to the Intune portal. All good? Agent executor will show you whether the PowerShell was executed or not. So we have deployed PowerShell, but that is going to take time. Okay. Adding argument, PowerShell detection option gets invoked. Okay. So we haven't deployed these PowerShell script. This was deployed by Intune itself. Okay. And that's going to show you whether PowerShell was executed successfully or failed. So PowerShell exit code is 0. PowerShell script is executed successfully. This is how you will see the information. Let me synchronize the policy. Okay, so now we will see this later on. Now let's see the this one, client health. That's going to check the health of the Intune management extension, whether Intune management extension is running properly or not. So I don't see any problem. Everything is all okay. As you see, client health report was successfully done, was sent successfully. Okay. So service URL, this start processing and finish processing. So Intune management extension, which is running on this machine, that's working all okay. Let's go to the services and turn off the service, the Intune management extension. I don't know whether I will be able to do it or not. Let's try Intune. You see, this is the one. Let me stop the service to see if any changes. Do we have a stop option? Yes. Okay, so we have a stop the service. Now we will see the log if any change in the log file. Setting. When you unenroll a device, all the applications which are installed, line of business application will get removed. But Win32 application will remain as it is in the device. But these will go away. Twenty-four 10 and the time is 11:03. Okay, this is 10 minutes old log file. Let's see if device health monitoring. Old app workload. Okay, so it says, you see, status service callback channel is closed, unsubscribe all events. So basically the service is closed. When we start the service, it will give you some more information. Let me start agent executor. You see, it says agent agent stopped. Okay, service host stopped, right? Stopped. So everything is like, stopped now. So this service has to be running all the time. If this service is not running, it is gonna there will be no communication between Intune and the device. Let's see. Okay, so it started communicating again. Initialization done. Okay. Let me open the second log. Workload. So previously it was showing something else, right? Yeah, previously it was showing this service channel is closed, but now it is saying reboot flag is false, returning reboot deadline, service start. Checking reboot flag for service start. Okay, it's doing something, and then it is gonna show us something like this one, done processing 6 subgraphs or something like that. Okay, basically that service is very important for the communication between your SCCM and I mean Intune and the device. Health script. Policy polar stopped because we stopped the service that time, right? Manage installer is not enabled. Okay, let me refresh. Intune management extension, health script, device health monitoring, successfully fetched AD, device token. No, this does not give you any error message. This is all okay. So the main log file is this one, guys, Intune management extension. Okay. Start workload PowerShell. Okay. You see, what does it say? We deployed this PowerShell script, right? To execute what the new item hyphen name Intune one path C users public desktop hyphen item type. Okay. And this is saying agent executor completed. Okay. There was an error message. Output. Output. Did it create the folder? Error. No. Missing argument. Okay, looks like you have not given the command properly. What was the command you gave? Let's go back to, okay, so you have given PowerShell script .ps1. Where is that on the desktop, Toby?
Yes, in Intune's
Create folder,
right.
right?
Yes.
Okay, let's open that one to see. Okay, so new folder, the term update is not recognized. Okay, that's a different thing. Hyphen Intune one path C. Item type is directory. Okay, so it will create 3 folders. One in C drive, second one in temp folder, and third one is in desktop. C uses public desktop. This looks okay. For example, let me execute this one. Yes, it has created a folder. Yes. Okay, let's take a look on this one. So it says PowerShell exit code 0 and PowerShell script successfully executed, but here it says missing argument. Missing argument, new hyphen item, missing an argument for parameter item type. Item type. Let's see. It created folder in C drive. Then it should create folder in C Windows temp. Yes, it has created in C Windows temp as well. Now, did it create on the public? C uses public desktop or document? I don't know. It was desktop, I believe. It was on public desktop. Ah, there you go. Toby. So it created folder for C in C
Dave.
drive. It created folder.
Mm.
It created folder in temp, but you missed the directory here. Got it?
Oh, I to
This
type it.
one is
Okay.
missing. This one is
Okay.
missing directory. That's the reason it was not able to do that, and it was giving you the error message. Okay,
Okay.
so that is the reason it executed successfully. However, you see here in C drive, it was executed successfully. Below in C Windows temp, it was executed successfully. Okay, it created the folder, but the last one, this one missing argument item directory item, so directory is missing. So this was your command line. Okay, so you can take monitor the status from this location. Is that clear?
Yes.
Also, you can monitor from the Intune management extension. So let's see if that shows us or not. So new hyphen item. This was your command line. So you give the command line, that's your PowerShell body new hyphen item, and then this was okay, but you missed the directory here in the last one. Okay. So it says hash validation pass. So launch PowerShell executor in machine session, create proxy process successfully, execution is done. Execution is done, collect result. So fail, this is failed. Why? Because you have not given it properly, so that is failed, right? So you can monitor it from this location. All clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Now let's go to the registry, reg edit. So you will be able to monitor the policies here in the registry in HKey local machine software, and then policies. No, sorry, Microsoft, and inside Microsoft you have policies. Sorry, policy manager, not policies. So policy manager, right? And inside policy manager you have provider, and here in one of them you will find the policies. I think I showed you this already. This is the one. So you will see all your policies here, the ADMX Windows Store. You see, we have disabled that one. Okay. Then kiosk browser, right? Then security. These are your security ones. And then Windows AI, turn off Windows Copilot. Okay, so these are the policies which are deployed on this machine. Okay, got it? So you can take a look on the policy side from here. Then let me take you to the event viewer. Event. So when your device is registered, so you'll go to Microsoft, and then inside Microsoft Windows, and inside Windows you have um, a device management enterprise diagnostic provider. Here you have admin. So, and you have this one, autopilot and operational. Okay, so you can see the autopilot log file here, and then admin log file here. I mean the events. So when you deploy application, the MSI application, that's going to show up here, whether the application was downloaded successfully or not, whether the application was installed or failed. I think we have already seen this one, right? So you can see it here. Then when your device is registered successfully or failed, then you can take a look on the device registration here, user device registration, and go to this one, admin. So that's going to show you whether the device is registered successfully or not, okay, in this section. So this is the the initial stage when you are doing the registration. So I hope you will be able to see it on the on 22nd of September. Let's see. Not this one, discovery. Okay. So let's take a look. The discovery optional callback was successful, and it was trying to communicate to toby.ltd. That's your domain. Okay. and then it is going to show you the registration information. So sync was disabled, successfully disabled. Okay. Then domain is toby.ltd. Let's see this one. Okay, join request. So we tried to join this device. The initialization of the join request was successful and the domain was toby.ltd. Okay, then the join request was successfully sent to the server. Okay, so that time the device got joined successfully to Microsoft Entra. And then to get join response operation call was successful activity server certificate, receive the certificate. Okay, then this account was added to the admin group. Account this added to the admin group. Okay, this was added to the admin group. Then Azure AD Kashif was added to the admin group. Then post join the Azure AD authentication package completed successfully. The registration status has been successfully flushed to disk. Registration status. Then complete join response operation was successful. So in case if you have failure, then you will see the warning messages here or failure. Device sync was enabled successfully. Okay. Hmm. Windows Hello for Business was launched, right? Device is Azure AD joined. User has logged in with Azure AD credential, yes. Windows Hello for Business is enabled, yes. So it is basically Windows Hello for Business information. Okay. Okay, so basically you will see the joining information whether the device is registered properly with a Microsoft Entra or not. Then you go to CMD command prompt. You can also type DS, then REG, then CMD space slash status. That's going to show you the status of this device, whether this device is registered successfully or not. So it is joined to Azure ADS. It's not a domain joined computer, so that is showing no. Then virtual desktop not set, device name. Now device ID, this is given by Azure Entra portal. So that's the device ID. There's the thumbprint, right? The certificate ID. Then when the certificate will get expired on the 2034, right? Then tenant details. So Toby Private Limited, that's your tenant information, and MDM URL. That means it's talking to the um, Intune portal. So it is enrolled successfully. Okay. User state. It shows you the information about the user. Then SSO state, diagnostic data. So basically managed by MDM. So that is managed by Intune basically. And who is logged in? Kashif. Okay. So that's going to show you this one. Next thing is, suppose if you would like to see what all policies are received to this device, so you come back to this and click on create report and then export. When you go to that location, where is that? It's in C:/users, then slash public, and then slash document. So MDM diagnostics, and this is the log file, which I mean, this is the HTML file which we have executed just now. This is like group policy result, guys, which we used to do GP result. So that's going to show you the name of the machine, device info, connection info. When was the last time the device communicated with Intune successfully, device management, account, certificate. So all okay. Then enrolled configuration source and target. So these are okay. The main thing is we have to check the managed policy. This is the one. So whatever the managed policies are deployed on this machine, that's going to show up here. Okay. For example, kiosk one, right? So let's type KIOSK, kiosk. Enabled end session. It was 0, default value was 0, but we have changed it to 1. Okay. Kiosk browser. Then you have disabled, I think something you have disabled in the registry. What was that? I don't remember. Windows Store. Let's see if that is showing up or not. Store. Windows Store is okay. It's enabled. Okay, that is what we are. Remove Windows Store enabled. So it is gonna basically disable Windows Store. Then what all policies you have enabled? Kiosk browser we have seen. Security. Require retrieve health certificate on boot. Okay, this is something else. Kiosk we have already seen. Okay, looks like we haven't deployed much policies on this one because most of the policies we deployed on Windows 10, I believe, rather than Windows 11. So these are the policies which are managed policies. Okay. Now here we have unmanaged one, which we haven't deployed anything on this. Unmanaged means these are not being managed. These are not configured. These are default policies. Okay. Clear, guys? Are you guys following so far?
Yes.
Yes.
And now the last thing is we would like to check whether the log file is collected or not. So let's take a look on the device side, Windows, and then device diagnostic complete. So we can click on that and then 3 dots, and then we will download. So it's gonna download the zip file. We have to extract the folder, and then you will see the registries, you will see event viewer, you will see the folders, extract all. So it's not, you don't have to log into the device to get the log file. Rather, you can collect the diagnostic log file from here. Okay. So you see, you have all your log files. The main log file you see, Intune Management Extension, and you have the copy of those log files, which we were checking in that machine. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
And then you have registry, right? Then you have output of those commands. Okay, output of dsreg. You see, this is the command which is executed, and this is the output of that one. So this is the output. You see, it's the same thing which we were checking. So basically, it does it executes some command automatically and gives you the output in the text file. So it executed ipconfig. You see, it gives you the ipconfig information as well, right? So that you don't have to manually take a look. It gives you the firewall information, firewall profile, firewall show global output, right? Then it is gonna give you the local host, battery information, right? Energy output. Certificate. Let's see. That gives you the certificate information. Okay. And then these are the event viewer. You can take a look on the event viewer side. And the result, the one which we have, the MDM diagnostic. No, this is something else actually. Registry key. Result.xml, sorry, it's XML file. Battery. Okay, battery information. That's going to give you the battery information. Okay. Then energy report, Microsoft MDM log files, cab, MS info log file. Okay. Software distribution report. Download progress, download succeeded, installing started, installing succeeded, install failed. Okay. Which failed? For this GUID. WLAN information, WLAN report. So basically it's giving you the IP config information and net SH WLAN information of the device, then certificate utility, then profile output, right? That gives you the information of those things. What else? MS info. Okay, so this is giving you the output of the MS info. Windows 11. Basically, it's giving you the system information. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I have given you enough information about the log files, which you can take a look in case if you are facing some challenges while troubleshooting. So this is going to help you to find out some important log files. So you have the description here of each log file. Okay, so the main important log file is the Intune management extension, and you can collect diagnostic. You can take a look on the event viewer. You can take a look on the registry. Plus, you can um, create report to get the group policy information, the MDM diagnostic log file. So these things are important while you are troubleshooting. Okay, guys, any question from anyone?
Yeah, I wanted to ask one question. Like sometimes we deployed some application, for example, Windows lineup application, okay, business lineup. So the application is showing install on one machine, but it not install failed on another machine, and I did not got any fail like particular error message. So how we can re-establish that installation again?
Reinstall.
Uh, yeah,
So you deploy
uh,
line of business application on multiple machines. So it is installed
multiple
on
machines.
few machines. It is installed on, it is failed on some machines, right?
Yes, yes.
So how to do what?
like how to reinitiate the installation. Like it continuously showing failed only. So in the report.
Mm-hmm. So if it is failed, then you will have to take a look why it is failed. So suppose it is failed on 10 machines, for example. So you
Okay.
log into one of the machines, okay? Log
Mm-hmm.
into one of the machines and install it manually to take a look why it is failing. So install manually rather than the silent switches. Don't use the silent switch to do the installation. Rather, you install it with GUI so that while installing, if it fails, it is going to give you the exact information whether the machine has low disk space, or the machine is unable to download the file properly, or the antivirus is disabling the execution, or the file is corrupt. There could be multiple reasons, right? So once you have the sampling, you can do the sampling on couple of machines. Then you identify, okay, this is the problem. You will find out the root cause, and then you can uh, redeploy the application on those machines. So how will you redeploy the application? You can simply go to apps and go to Windows, and then, for example, this is failing on some machines.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you can initiate the redeployment by removing the deployment. Let me see another example. Okay, Adobe, no, Cisco AnyConnect. Let's try Cisco AnyConnect. Properties, edit. So you can remove the deployment and reapply the deployment.
Okay. So I have to reassign that like application to again to the same group.
Same group you can assign so that where it is already installed, it will not reinstall because it will say already installed. It will
Yeah.
install only on the ones which is where it is failed.
Yeah. Got it. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kashyap, I have one question regarding the printer thing. So there is any provision in the Intunes regarding the printer?
1 minute. I'm checking one thing. Apps, Windows, VLC media player, VLC, oh, Zoom Win32. Okay. Zoom is Win32. Properties. Okay. You can also do one thing, Subhajit. Suppose if it is a Win32 application, not a LOB. In LOB, that option does not come. I was looking for that option to uh, reschedule the deployment. Okay, but if this is a Win32 application, so when you have Win32 applications, so suppose it is failed already in many machines, right?
Okay.
So what you can do, you can simply come here and let's say in this group there are like 500 machines. Out of 500, uh, in 10 machines it's failed. So what you can do, you can come here and then choose installation deadline. Click on that, and then in that one you change the deployment, future deployment here. So not available, the installation deadline. Available is okay. The installation deadline, specific date and time. So instead of uh, the previous time, the
Yeah. As soon as possible, we can
yeah,
set up a
you
date.
can set the date. So for example, today is 25th. You can assign it for 26th, the future date. So it will retry on that particular date and time. And it will retry only on the ones which is failed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is one another example. Yes, Rehan, printer. What printer you are saying? Yeah.
So in Intunes, any provision for the printers to deploy the printers, like the
Printer
drivers?
driver.
Yeah.
Yes, you can deploy printer driver. You will have to deploy in Win32 mode. Okay.
Okay.
So you will have to have the printer driver, download the printer driver or any driver which you have, right? You download it and then you extract it. You will get the .inf file, right? You will have multiple
Yes.
.inf file. So what you can do, you can use PowerShell or command prompt to do the installation of those INF file. So you can Google it out. You will get the PowerShell commands how to deploy the INF file to the devices. Then you have to write the script properly, associate the files in the script, and
Hmm.
then you deploy that using Win32 mode.
Okay. And one more question. So in the what's the ideal scenario of the of this Intune? So Intunes and the domain joined. So Azure AD and the domain joined both can work together, right? Same like hybrid and cloud.
Hybrid means both. The one which
Hybrid,
the
yes,
machine which is there in the on premises and cloud together.
yes. So
Mm.
Intunes can work same like this too.
Intune hybrid is the join type. Intune is the management of the device, right? So either you have Azure AD join device or hybrid join. Intune can manage both devices.
Yes, yes, that's my question. Because if we have a lot of like the drives which is sitting on premise
Mm,
and we are like so of course we need to share those devices with the users. So
mm.
then we need the domain, the on premise one.
Right.
Yes, yes, that was my question.
Yes. So on premises one, so that you can, um, join those shared drive to the user's computer. Okay, that is possible. Or you can deploy a batch file or PowerShell command from this one. Okay.
Hmm.
So Windows, if that is not a domain joined computer, for example, this is not a domain joined computer and you would like to map some shared drive on this
Hmm.
computer. So you can simply go to this script, platform script, and then add the script to the device, I mean to the group.
Oh, okay.
So that will also map the drive on the user's computer. Based if user does not have permission, then it will not map, but if user has permission, it will definitely map.
So the permission it's taking from the AD, like the on premise AD, not the Azure AD.
Oh, permissioning side depends. If you have folder
Hmm.
on a shared folder, right, um, which is there on premises, some network share is available, right?
Yes.
So that can take from Azure AD or on premises AD, anything, because you will have hybrid thing, right?
Yeah, but that shared not available on the Azure AD, right? It's just for the on premise.
Yeah, so if it is on premises, then it will on premises Active Directory will authenticate.
Okay, okay.
Okay, guys, I will share the document, the sample resume, and the recording will be available to you guys. I have already discussed about it yesterday. Plus, I will share the course completion certificate. You need to send me your legal name for that. Um, Plus dumps. I will share the dumps. If you would like to take the exam, then the exam is MD 102, right? MD
Y-
102,
Yes.
and you can go to this. And the best way is to practice first before you take the exam. If you would like to take the exam, you let me know. I will help you with the exam as well. So take the practice test assessment and log in here. So you are signed in. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you have to edit all these profiles first, and then you can take the practice test. And you'll have to fill all the, yeah, okay, there you go. You have the practice test information. You see, what does it say? You have an on-premises network and hybrid Microsoft 365 that uses Microsoft Entra Connect. You need to identify the devices that will be visible by using Microsoft Entra Admin Center. So you have total how many? 50 questions. So I would suggest you to go through these 50 questions. That will give you some idea. So for example, I'm just randomly choosing anything and you just check your answer. You see, this is incorrect. So it is going to give you the information that this is not correct. You have to use this option, and it's giving you the information as well that why it is incorrect. Clear?
Yes. So you have the premium dumps as well if you are going for the papers.
Yes, I will send you the dumps.
So how many questions are there for the exam?
Total somewhere around
I think
wait a minute.
120 question is there.
120? Yeah, 120. Okay.
And it's 1,000, I think 1,000 marks question. We have
1000
to
marks,
complete.
you have to score minimum 700 to pass the exam.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I will send you the documents and everything. You can download it and prepare your resume as well, and upload your resume on multiple job portals like Naukri, Monster, whatever is the leading job portals in your region, Dice, Indeed, LinkedIn, so that you will start getting interview calls. So I'll start attending interviews in case if you are interested to, to change your current job profile. So at least 5, 6 interviews you give, you will get selected in any one of them, hopefully. So prepare a resume of 3 years Intune experience minimum, and then start
Or
applying.
can you also add SCCM plus Intune in the resume?
Yes,
I
yes,
have
you can.
kind of experience in SCCM. Yeah.
Yeah, so do that so that it will be an added advantage. Okay, guys.
Okay.
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 Okay, we will send the name on WhatsApp, the legal name. So for the
Yeah.
you can send us certificate.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
thank you,
Okay. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
thank you
Thank you guys
everyone.
Thank
for
you, Kashyap.
joining
Thank you,
my session.
everyone.
I hope my sessions were informative, and we
Yes.
will keep in touch, and I'll leave the group active. In case if you have any question or doubts, you can reach me. In case if you would like to rejoin the session, suppose if you need some more clarification, the complete session or some of the sessions, you let me know. I will let you sit in the sessions as well. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you guys. Thank you everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Okay.
Bye now.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye now.
Bye bye.